Do's and don'ts of long distance relationship. Maintain a long distance relationship is quite tricky and challenging, especially if you are just starting out. Here are a few do's and don'ts. Those can help you surely to maintain a long distance relationship. Number 1. Express your love in every way you can. Send letters to each other. Take gifts without special occasion. You don't have to spend a lot of money and you can definitely keep it simple. But never make the person wonder if you love them or not. Say the words "love you" constantly and frequently. It's always good to hear it and say it. Surviving a long distance relationship can be tricky at first, but it gets easier with time as long as the couple keeps trying. Number 2. Make time for video call. Sometimes, especially when there is a big time difference, it's harder to talk with your significant other in real time. But being in a long distance relations means that you have to make time for the important things, like talking face to face, even if it means that one person will be waking up super early or going to sleep super late. Take turns and make it work. This is for sure one of the most important tips to make a long distance relationship work. Number 3. Have hard conversations. Since seeing each other whenever we want is not an option, then you need to make sure that you are getting to know the person. When we are in a long distance relationship, we need to make sure that we are using the time apart to keep learning about the person that is far away. By hard conversations mean topics that might be uncomfortable for both of you, and it will tell you about the other person. For instance, their stance on joint family system, how to manage money as a couple, if you want kids, how they see themselves in their future. Number 4. Try to visit each other. All long distance relationships are different and all have different distances. So it can be harder for some people to plan visit when planes are involved, especially when we are talking about two different countries. Try to plan ahead and make it work somehow. It could be once a month or once a year, whatever it works for your relationship, but plan ahead. Don'ts of long distance relationship. Number 1. Don't make your partner feel guilty for living their lives. If your partner likes to hang out with friends and do different activities all the time, don't make them feel guilty for enjoying their time alone. Don't expect them to just be at home and go to school or work all the time. If you are insecure about them getting new people, let them know. Talk about how you feel, but don't try to change the person. It's normal to feel insecure or jealous, especially in long distance relationship, but also have in mind the feeling of your partner. Number 2. Don't create a bigger distance after an argument. Fights happen all the time in relationship, but when distance is an issue, you have to be conscious on how you deal with the problems. It's okay to give each other some time after an argument or disagreement. Be mindful in how you react or deal with arguments with your partner. Remember that going to their house and fix it up in person is not an option. Choose your battles. Sometimes being upset is not even worth it. Number 3. Don't let your partner doubt your love. It's important to keep an open conversation when changes happen, so the other person don't overthink the relationship. You might be super busy lately or something has came up that is changing your routine. If you are not replying texts on time like you used to, explain the reason. Small things like that can open wounds super easily, especially because we are not in the same place to see what's going on. A healthy communication is really key to maintain a long distance relationship. Number 4. Don't jump to conclusion. Sometimes things happen in a significant other's life that we don't know, or that is so small that might affect the relationship. For example, not texting back timely like before. That doesn't mean that they are cheating or doing something that affects the relationship in a bad way. When they tell you they are busy, they probably are. That's why it's so important to not keep secrets. If you are going out, let your partner know. In general, surviving a long distance relationship might be tough and not for everyone, but it's definitely worth it once you are able to close the distance.